Hey everyone, got a reroll guide for Yu Yu Hakusho Slugfest today. So we're going to go through the reroll process, see how far you have to get into the game to get a bunch of summons. We're going to check out who you should be summoning for, or at least who you're hoping to get, and then we'll show how to start all over real easy. So first up, you're going to go through all of the tutorial. I'll come back when that's done. Okay, I'm done the tutorial. I've gotten through, I think chapter 2, I think I'm done it now. And we hit level 10, which is what we need because level 10 opens up your mailbox. We can't get any of our codes or pre-registration rewards until we hit level 10. So yeah, chapter 2 is now done. And now we need to go through these. Because after we beat chapter 2, we get 10 summons. So claim those, claim that. We need to craft 4 green equipment. So that's easy, just click on that, click Quick Forge, go to confirm. And we need to beat trial level 1-1-3. I don't know why they named it like that. That is weird. It's just beating the first 3 in here. So I'll go do that real quick, then come back. Okay, those 3 trials are done. We'll claim our rewards here. And whenever it says you have to click on something, like there's a couple spots where it wanted me to click on something, you just click somewhere else, tap somewhere else if you're on your phone, and it'll go away. So we'll claim all of these, claim our 10 summoning tickets, and now we're prompted to summon. So this is our first 10 summon. We won't summon just yet, so keep clicking back and we're gone. Now you could go further than this. I wouldn't. I don't think it's worth it because you got to hit chapter 6 before you get another 10 pulls, 5 from chapter 4 and 5 from chapter 6. So we're just going to gather up all the other pulls that we can get for now. And I forgot to mention earlier, if you're having trouble in the campaign, I think the last fight, like 2-6, you might have to come and level up your units and enhance them if you can't beat it. So we're gonna do some redeem codes now. So come up to your avatar and then click redemption code. So it looks like I just went to go check Discord because I couldn't remember the codes off the top of my head. It looks like there's a brand new code for us that gives 10 pulls. So that one was A stop 1, DCYYHKS, down count 3, game count 2, game CNT 1, and finally game start. So we'll go grab all of that stuff now. Mailbox is right here. So we have all of our gift codes. We have some pre-registration milestones and all that stuff. So just claim all. Now got 17 summons from that. Gonna come to any of the events up here. Go to new server celebration. We're gonna grab these diamonds there. Come to level rush, we have some more diamonds here we're gonna grab. SS up star up perk, a little bit of diamonds. Come to recruitment fund, grab a summon there. Come to infinite gifts, grab your diamonds there and your summon down here. Now the first thing you're gonna wanna check is your 1,000 draw bonus. So we'll see who we get here. And our last one. Okay, we got Jin, he's not too bad at all. It's actually a pretty good damage dealer. So if you didn't know, this is not the same for everybody. This is my 3rd account now, and I've had different draws each time. So in order to get these, you will have to go farther in the AFK trial. That is this challenge right here. Don't know why they called it the AFK trial back there. So if you get somebody good in here, that's just a bonus. We also have the new server gifts here, so we can claim those draws as well. And that should be everything. So come to summon, we have 39 summons. We can buy one with our gems, so we got 40 summons. Now, the first summon should be Botan, as far as I know, because my other 2 accounts were Botan, so unless this is a weird coincidence, we should be getting Botan first. Let's see, yeah, so everybody gets Botan at the start. So if you get her, don't worry, you're gonna get her no matter what. Now we've got our 30 summons left. So let's go over some of the people who you wanna get. So for tanks, you can keep an eye out for Zakuro. He deals 240% damage, and he heals himself by the damage dealt up to 40% of his HP, so you don't gotta worry about keeping him alive. Itsuki can make enemies' basic attacks cost skill points, which is what you need in order to use your skill. It's just like rage and rage skills in the other games. Kirin can just straight up reduce their skill points by up to 300, which is pretty big. For supports, we'll just split them up into like healers and then the buffer, debuffer type units. For healers, you could just make sure you do the event for Botan. You will get a UR Botan if you keep on top of that event. It's one of the new server events. It is this departure collaboration. Oh, celebration. I don't know. I always thought it said collaboration. But each day it'll unlock different things for you to gather. I grabbed this on my other account. It didn't give me any extra points in here. So it's your challenge targets and your daily goals. But that will give you enough to star up your Botan to UR 8 star. And she's good, she not only heals, but she buffs attacks for all allies as well. Koenma is a straight healer, and he does a heal over time as well. Sasuga heals, and then allies gain skill points, and then they heal again when they use a basic attack, so she's also a good healer. For the buff debuff supports, Genkai can stun 2 enemies, and then it'll also heal herself with the same skill. Shishiwakimaru will debuff all enemies with 5%, he's got a lot of debuffs, 5% attack down, 5% defense down, final damage boost down, and 5% final damage reduction down. And it can stack up to 3 times, so that's a pretty hefty debuff. And it also lasts the entire battle, but it can be dispelled. For damage dealers, we have a lot more options. Yusuke deals high single target damage, and when an ally with the second highest attack uses a skill, they'll regain skill points. Babukin deals AoE damage, and then he stuns 1 enemy and deals extra damage to tanks, which is pretty useful. Younger Toguro does an AoE that has an extra 50% crit rate and hit rate bonus. Kaname locks onto a target after dealing pretty high single target damage. From then on, they can only attack each other, like they're locked onto each other. And he deals an extra 100% final damage to the locked target, which is huge. Sadao deals column damage, he also dispels buffs and then gives them a debuff, which increases the crit rate by 15% and crit damage by 30% when you're attacking them, so whoever's attacking them gets those buffs, but it only works with single target skills and basic attacks. Shigure deals row damage and either ignores 20% of their defense or has a 50% lifesteal depending on his HP. So if he's above 50% HP, he gets the ignore defense, below 50% HP, he does lifesteal. Shura's good if you're running a heavy debuff team because he deals a lot of extra damage from debuffs. Chu deals high single target damage with an extra 50% crit rate and debuffs the target to receive an extra 40% crit damage and ignore 20% of their defense for single target skills. And that can actually stack twice. Jin is also good. He does AoE damage with extra final damage against enemies with trauma. And he also inflicts trauma and laceration, which are both like damage over time debuffs. So you can pair him with other units that inflict trauma like Otake, so he'll get his damage boost more easily. Those are pretty much the units you're going to want to keep an eye out for. So we'll summon, see what we get, and then I'll show you how to restart the reroll process, because it's pretty easy. So we got 1 SSR already, because it's not guaranteed if you didn't know. I think this guy generates skill points, restores 150 skill points to the caster. Yeah, so he's alright, I guess. 20 more, 10 more, so we're gonna have to buy 1. And then hopefully this gives us an SSR. It does. And who is it though? Kuroko. I think he's an AoE attacker, attacks all enemies, additional 30% final crit rate. So that's pretty middle of the road. Doesn't do anything special at all. Just buffs his crit rate. So not exactly what we wanted. So we'll come back to the main screen, go to your avatar, and then account deletion is right here. All you have to do is type I confirm the account deletion. Has to be a capital I as well. Oh, I misspelled account. So click agree, and it's going to wipe our account because it's basically a guest account when you first sign in and until you bind your account. So once you get the reroll you want, make sure you bind your account because it's still a guest account. You can lose it very easily. And that is the reroll process. That's who you should be going for. If you want to make it a lot easier on yourself, you can do it on BlueStacks. Like if you have a PC or a laptop, you'll be able to do multi-instance BlueStacks. So if you're interested in that, I can show you how to do that as well. Just let me know in the comments. That means you can run 2, 4, 6, 10 different instances of this game. So you can do 10 accounts at the same time, whatever your computer can handle. As long as you have good enough CPU, you got enough RAM, and then enough free storage space as well. And then that way, instead of taking 10 minutes for one reroll, it'll take 10 minutes for 5 rerolls if that's what your computer can handle. So let me know who you got in your reroll if you are rerolling. If you're not, let me know who you got still from the initial summons that you got. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.